Why I finally chose my peace over my mother's chaos. I told my mother she wasn't welcome in our home anymore. It sounds harsh, right? But after 3 years of watching my wife, Sarah, tiptoe around her own kitchen, I finally snapped. Sarah is a saint. She spent the last week making my mother's favorite meals and keeping our toddler, Leo, quiet so my mom could rest. But my mother, she has a way of weaponizing words, and she's never liked that Sarah doesn't ask for her permission on how to run our lives. The breaking point happened on Tuesday. I walked in from work, and the house was silent, too silent. I found Sarah in the laundry room. Her eyes were red. She wouldn't look at me. When I finally got it out of her, my blood went cold. My mother had pulled 5-year-old Leo aside and told him that the reason she was leaving early was because his mommy didn't want her there. She told a child that his mother was the villain. I walked into the guest room, and my mom was just packing her bags like nothing happened. She looked at me and said, "Sarah is just so sensitive, honey." I was just telling the truth. That was it. I told her, "You used our son to hurt my wife. You took his innocence and turned it into a weapon." She started the waterworks, the "how could you talk to your mother this way" routine. But I didn't budge. I told her, "I spent years trying to keep the peace, but you brought the war to my son's bedroom." I drove her to the airport that night, 2 days early. In the car, she told me I was choosing a stranger over my own blood. I looked at her and said, "No, Mom, I'm choosing the woman who actually protects this family over the one trying to tear it down." We haven't spoken since. Leo asked yesterday if Grandma was mad. I told him, "Grandma just needs a long time out to learn how to be kind." He just nodded and kept playing with his blocks. For the first time in years, our house finally feels like a home.